there. Today, right now, May 29th, 7:56 p.m. We're gonna go over narcissism and relationships task summary for nvamc.com. Um, so, learn a little bit about what it means, the meaning of narcissism, and how it relates to relationships. Narcissists are extremely charming. They come across like prince or princess, um, charming at first. You must know the signs. You must know who he or she really is. And you must not wait to find out until you are completely drawn into their web of deceit, um, resulting in trauma if you stay too long in the relationship. And the 10 signs are given to look for in being cautious in your relationship. 1. Flattery. This is telling you unbelievable compliments that you are stunningly beautiful and intelligent and talented and powerful, playing into your insecurities and fantasies, saying that you're unlike any others who ever lived. That you're unlike any others who never lived up to their expectations for a partner, aka love bombing, an idealization phase before they abruptly shut you off. 2 is mirroring or regurgitation, trying to convince you that you are that you are alike, and that you're soulmates, that you love the same things and have the same interests, that your families are similar, and that you have so much in common. In this way, they have no real identity. 3, pity or victim plays. Acting like their exes are crazy and stalking them or robbed them, saying that they are controlling and horrible, that they had a tough time and were often used and abandoned. They always act like a victim and will at some point say the same about you and the new relationship. 4. Illness or injury. Since they love pity, they focus on their maladies and trauma in order to get attention, even faking or exaggerating injuries to get pity. They may also make up stories about others like their family members, even though they seem fine. So make sure to check out their stories and don't automatically buy into their nonsense or excuses. Chances are you will not find any record of what they are referring to. 5. Going out of their way to please you. A way of getting you hooked, giving you what you want as a reward after an argument, or by pretending that they will reject you if you don't comply with their demands or requests. 6. Using a mask. Blurting out random statements when then denying that they ever said it, like, quote unquote, I'm cheating on you, or I'm crazy, in order to keep you off balance, possibly giving you a slip of who they are and what they're actually doing, but using strange techniques of revealing themselves little by little. 7. Silent treatment, a way to devalue you after the initial phase of attracting you, or they may disappear, even for days, and even lie to you as to where they have been, or tell you it is none of your business, or as they are not owned by you or your property. Um, in reality, they probably have a new target. 8. Triangulation. Sociopaths or certain situations will find you getting yourself over an obsessive frenzy over what to do. Um, as these people begin pulling away, this is when they may try to make you jealous by bringing others into the mix, an ex, etc., a friend. In their mind, everyone else wants them, so this is a ridiculous and absurd way to control you or get you to behave in a certain way, or else they will leave you to move on to one of their adoring victims. 9. Discard conclusion phase. After they suck you in, they then devalue you, then suddenly discard you. In this way, they act like you never even had a relationship. All of a sudden, you're worthless and void of the relationship you thought you had. At this point, they will probably move on to a new target. You are left wondering what happened and what you may have done to deserve the loss of the relationship. They will act like it's your own fault and may make you feel like you're guilty or did something wrong. 10. Hovering. Although they discard you, they don't want you moving on, so if they sense you're moving on or have the ability to have another relationship, they may hover and try to act like they own you or like you are their possession, that you are not allowed to move on or find another relationship unless they say so or have no use for you anymore. Resulting responses. 1. Defensiveness. Shallowness, hollowness. They may act like they're the greatest thing ever since sliced bread and wear a mask, quote unquote. They ask for adulation, adoration, needing to feel like they're great, even though they may be empty and void inside. They may try to lash out. They may ask for attention in this way and try to make it always about them. They may ignore your problems and become defensive. They may not listen or apologize. For in fact, they may not be that concerned about how you feel. They are more concerned about themselves. Your gloom is not that bad in their eyes in comparison with the emptiness they probably feel inside. 2. Crisis. Bad treatment from them. The relationship is not about mutuality. Your life is not important to them. They do not take things seriously. They can just bolt if you need something from them, only concerned about what they want. They cannot handle the emotions you're throwing at them. They may run to avoid having to deal with your emotions because they don't want because they don't have any emotions unless it is something that affects them personally. If they show feelings or tears, it is for something that serves a purpose for them. 3. Rages. Overly sensitive, making you often the receiving end of bad behavior. They cannot take or stand criticism without a knockdown. Even if you bring up a small point or question, they may make you feel their rage or direct it at you even when you didn't say or do anything wrong or make you feel inadequate. 4. Crazy making. Sending you mixed signals. They try to make you feel unstable, giving themselves more control and power, and making you always second guessing yourself without even being able to criticize them or point things out to them. Promises may get made that don't get followed up on, or things are said that are then claimed never to have been said at all. Events, special occasions, things you want get pushed to the back burner because their own needs. 5. Exclusivity. Making you exhausted by asking for their own needs to be met, but when it comes to complimenting you or listening to you, they don't deliver with equal thought, but they will give you a pout and expect exclusivity from you at the possibility of you going out with someone that isn't them. Lastly, 6. Actions don't match words. If the actions don't match the words, you are too deep in with this person. You have probably spent too much time and you feel like you have to stay in this type of relationship with all of the time invested. You feel you don't want to give up, telling yourself that might get better instead of running. You must understand that you will never change a person like this or your relationship, and you must respect yourself first and make wise choices for yourself with your dignity still intact. So those are all the points. Thank you guys for watching. My page is facebook.com /YosAllPlay. The summary is posted on the page, facebook.com/YosAllPlay. Bye.